Well, hello, here we are. 50-50 for Kids is underway. We're so excited that the jackpot is growing and growing. And what it's going to do is provide the Steinbeck Arts Council with an opportunity to offer arts to kids in an after-school program that's free of charge. Kids that otherwise might not be able to explore the arts and even to find new things or to find what they're good at, maybe to find their passion, maybe to do something they've always known that they've loved. Well, for me personally, the arts has been life-changing, but more in the music capacity. Sit me at a piano, let me sing. I'm in my comfort zone, but I am so happy to have Amanda with me today, and she is going to help me learn. Hello, Amanda.
Hello.
Amanda's going to help me learn how to carve wood. A duck, I'm told. So, Amanda, I couldn't be more excited about this Zoom lesson that we're going to do. And you know what? There are going to be some kids out there who are way better at this than me. But this might be something that someone finds that's just their niche. So we're going to get you to walk us through this. And again, super excited. Maybe first, Amanda, give us your background in this whole field of woodworking and wood carving.
Yes. So I was initially looking for an arts program at the Steinbeck Arts Council to kind of help cope with some anxiety and some mental health challenges. And I came across a woodworking class and I said, hey, I haven't done this before. So I asked, in fact, my mom and dad if they wanted to come with me. And we started, and that was 6 years ago, and I haven't stopped since.
Wow. So that's so neat. What a great part of your story that getting involved in the arts helped you more than just learn a craft, but it
Yes.
also actually helped you on the inside.
Yes.
I love that. I love that. So now, how much time would you say you spend a week sitting down, carving things, that kind of stuff?
It varies week to week depending on my workload, but minimum 2 hours a week. And during the winter months, a little bit more than the summer, just because we have a little bit more time during the cold months.
And what is your favorite? Well, I got a cough. Hold on. And what is your favorite thing to carve? Would you have something that you've gotten good at, or is it a variety?
I kind of just try everything and enjoy it. I haven't quite found what I like to carve the most yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, today we're going to carve a duck, and it looks very cute. And you've given me a little head start on one side to help me know what I'm going for. And
Yes.
I'm going to be working on this side. So, Amanda, to start our wood carving lesson, where do we begin? You have supplied me with some tools that I need. So maybe explain what we have here.
All right. So the first thing we need to be aware of is safety at all times. I've provided you with some vet wrap. It's that pink wrapping stuff.
Yeah.
And we're going to use it to do a makeshift thumb guard. So you're just going to cut a piece, I don't know, I'd say it's about 3 inches.
Okay.
And then we're going to wrap it around our thumb so that when we're cutting, and when we're cutting with our knife, we're not going to slice our thumb.
That sounds preferable. Okay, I've got my wrap.
All right, so we're just going to hold it. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you're going to fold it down over your thumb.
Okay.
And then we're going to wrap it with the concentration on the fleshy part of the thumb in the front.
So I want that to be the thickest part.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you can kind of squish it and it'll form to your thumb.
Cool.
Yeah. It's what they use on dogs and animals when they need Band-Aids.
Oh, that's cool. Should I do it to both my thumbs?
Nope, because the other hand you're going to be using one of the safety.
On this one, right? If I'm
right. Yeah.
Here's an interesting question. I feel like I'm going to do this with my right hand because I'm mostly right hand dominant, but I actually write with my left hand.
Okay. You'll have to try it out and see how it works.
I can always switch it, I guess.
Yes, it comes right off and just
okay.
it over.
We'll stick with the right thumb.
Yes.
Okay.
And then you've got 2 different kinds of safety gloves beside you. So we've got a heavy duty chainmail glove.
This one.
Yeah, that one's your best bet if you don't want any jabs whatsoever. I'm going to be using the cloth glove, which is like yours. I've done some pretty good cuts and I'm okay, but it's up to you. And this we're putting on the hand that we're holding our piece with.
I think I'm going to go heavy because I'm kind of new.
Sounds good.
Ooh, it's like metal.
Yes.
I guess that's the point.
Yeah.
Okay. On.
All right. So then I've provided you with a cutout, which would be your duck.
Yeah.
And yours is made of basswood, which is the carver's wood choice, if you will. It's nice and soft. It's easy to work with. I'm using a butternut. It's a little bit harder, but still can get away with hand carving.
Okay, so I have one side is already done, as you can see. Amanda's got me started. And then
Yes.
I have one side that, now the shape is cut out, thankfully, but the rest is smooth. So that's going to be my job.
Yes.
Okay.
So we're aiming to round out our duck. So instead of having that blocky shape, we want the round, basic silhouette of a duck.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I've provided you with 2 tools. You should have a knife.
This one?
Yeah. So when you start carving, you need 4 basic tools. You have a knife, and then a gouge, a number 3 gouge. And that's all we're going to use, but generally you have 2 more tools. You have what is called a V tool. It's in the shape of a V.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
And sorry, my dog's barking.
That's all right.
And there's another gouge. It's a number 9. It scoops up. Can you see?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it scoops deeper. I'm just going to shut my door. Sorry.
Sure.
All right.
Perfect.
So when you're cutting, I don't know how to move my computer. There's grain on our wood. There's a direction of grain. And we always want to be cutting with the grain. You don't want to go against the grain of the wood because you're going to get some large chips to come out. It's going to be really hard to do. Let me see if I can find this up. See here, it just broke a piece off.
Yeah.
As opposed to just shaving it nicely. So your neck is going to be the most challenging part because we're trying to work in 2 directions.
Okay.
Yeah. But we'll work on smoothing it out with the gouge.
Okay, so my grain is going this way. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless it has some little swirls in it.
Oh yeah, here it does.
Yeah, so then you're gonna have to change directions and you'll feel it.
Okay.
Yeah. If it's tipping off as opposed to just shaving off, then switch your duck around.
Okay.
Okay. We're gonna start with a knife.
Mm-hmm.
So you can just hold it in your hand, make yourself comfortable, and we're gonna make cuts. And you never want to go deep in your cuts. You just want to make little shavings, if you will. So I don't know what you can see.
Yep.
Okay, so we can start on the head, and we're just trying to get that blocky shape out.
This is a sharp knife.
Yeah.
Oh,
Try cutting the other way.
Okay. Oh.
That's okay. Come from we're gonna work more on the beak part of it.
Okay.
So hold it, and then your grain should be the right way.
Oh yeah.
Okay, then you should be getting bigger pieces.
Oh, it's shaving nice.
Yes.
It makes me nervous to not go too deep.
Don't worry about it. You're going to remove. I had the same problem when I started. I was so proud, and then they tell me take more off.
Oh, it feels good when it comes off.
I know.
It's like
The
a
color's
really
nice.
smooth, like. And then do I do this bottom one too, right?
Yeah. Yeah. You want to get rid of all those angles.
Ooh, that one was like really easy.
Yeah.
You can really feel the difference if you're going with the grain or not.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
You learn rather quickly.
Yeah, no kidding.
And then I've marked the center line out for you. I don't know if you can still see it. And that's kind of where you're aiming towards because we want to match both sides. Hey, you're doing good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
See? It's kind of, yeah, it's coming. It's like, okay. I think on the head I have to turn the duck.
Yeah.
No, maybe not.
And if it's still challenging, you can always try to go in sideways. Kind of hold them and cut.
Even come up like this?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So you turn it. You always turn it and fiddle with it for the best cut. Because you want clean cuts. You don't want that fuzzy cut. I did bring you sandpaper, but the goal with these ducks is just to see those cuts, those angles, as opposed to a smooth finish.
Oh, yeah, I can see that on your side. You can see the...
Yeah.
Right?
We're going to sand the base, but not the duck itself, unless we have some real troublesome areas.
Okay. Now, what is the... I'm just going to keep working this, but I was curious, what is the very first thing you did?
I carved a fish, a relief. So a relief is, we would have a flat piece of wood, and we're digging around it to try and make it look 3D. Yeah, and that's the very first piece I did, and I still have it. I don't think I'll ever give it away. Because it reminds me how far I've come.
Yeah.
And if this COVID was not going on, last weekend would have been the big carving competition in Winnipeg.
Oh.
So every year, Prairie Canada puts out a big carving show. And you can enter your pieces to win awards and just meet people with similar interests.
Do you do any carving when you're there?
You can take classes if you want, but I generally just go for the competition.
Right, and bring your pieces that you've already created.
Right.
Wow. What is one of the most amazing pieces you've ever seen? Like there, let's say.
Oh, man. There's some good carvers there.
Yeah.
It all depends. They have different categories. They have kind of your traditional, which would be something like what we're doing, and then they have relief, which is again that flat board and you're doing pictures 3D. They have the decoys, so those who go hunting with their ducks. And
oh yeah,
yeah,
like they make them like do quite a, would that be a high percentage of hunters that make their own decoys or no?
I couldn't tell you. I do know that they're expensive to buy.
Yeah.
So a lot of them, I know quite a few that make them, but once you invest all that time in them, I don't want to throw them in the water.
Yeah.
How's it going?
It's going good.
Yes.
A couple of times I think I've made such progress, but then I have a ways to go. Like if I compare this to this, right?
Yeah.
I think too, like you have to be a bit brave when you're carving.
Yes.
Because you have to not be afraid to get in there.
Yeah. And the sign of a good carver is someone who can fix their mistakes.
Oh boy. That might be where you come in. On my piece.
I've broken some pieces. I've cried over some pieces.
Oh, oh, so you can even, I guess a wood could crack, right?
Yes. Yeah. When you work with bark, cottonwood bark, you can make these little whimsical houses.
Yeah.
And the wood will really dictate what you can and can't do based on its strength and its size. And the wood speaks to you sometimes.
Ooh, I
Not
like
in a
that.
weird, not in a scary way.
Mine's not speaking to me yet. It might be saying, hurry up. Okay. I've worked on the head now quite a bit.
Yes,
I think I'm getting pretty far here.
you are. It's looking good. You're a quick learner.
Am I?
Yeah.
You know, that's another thing too, I think, for kids. Like if they take a course, you know, a class, and, you know, maybe they haven't found their thing. And if they find something that, you know, their hands really work on, you know, or they really are, oh, I have to just not pull my hair out. But their hands really work. Like some, right? Some people are so good with their hands, but,
Yes.
you know, maybe school isn't their best thing. But this could really land in a kid's wheelhouse, hey?
Yeah. Yeah. Right now I'm running a group for adult carvers
Okay.
at the Arts Council. And eventually I'd like to branch out and offer like drop-ins for kids
Yeah.
a few times a year so that they can discover the art of carving.
Mm-hmm.
But we're more in the planning phase of that.
Well, maybe that's something where this whole after school program could go.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
Oops.
Because I know the people that carve with me on Saturday mornings, they're definitely big on wanting to share their art and their passion for wood carving, and
Oops.
it's also very messy.
Yeah, you can see my my shavings are all like.
Yeah. That's why I have a designated carving room in my house with a vacuum nearby.
Yeah, exactly. It's oh, see, I already sort of touched my metal. I think I would have cut myself if I didn't have that.
And it doesn't.
I came this way, right?
Yeah. It doesn't take a lot to cut yourself.
Right. Well, I'm glad I'm wearing those.
Yes.
Whoops.
That's okay. Just clean them out.
Oh, now I have to come in here on the tail, I think.
Yes. Yeah. Because his tail is not the same width of as his body.
Right.
Yeah.
So there I can kind of get right into the wood.
Yeah. You still don't want to be digging in deep because it'll become very hard on your hands.
Yeah.
Yeah. You still want little pieces to come off at first. And eventually you'll get to your width.
Have you ever done any whittling? Like,
not so much, no. I mean, around the campfire when we were little, but.
Yeah, whittle down your marshmallow stick.
Yeah, your wiener roasting stick.
Okay, so now, Amanda, I want to come right into there, hey?
Yeah. So if you wanted to draw it out, the shape to guide you, you can.
Right. Well, I guess I could. I'm going to get closer and then see.
Okay. I think the best advice that was ever given to me when carving animals or things you find in nature is that there are no 90-degree angles. 90-degree angles are man-made. So keep that in mind when carving.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah. My duck's a little lopsided.
I have a feeling mine might be too. But you know, it's like us humans, you know, one of our eyes is a little bigger than the other.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with that.
Sounds good. My tongue also sticks out quite far when I carve.
You have to keep an eye on it too so that you don't get uneven.
Yes. It's
Well,
very much a balancing act. And I gave you the easy side to carve.
Whew. Okay, good.
I carved the hard side yesterday.
Thanks for that. That's a sign of a good teacher.
Well, I tried.
My best chance to succeed.
Oh,
Okay, little duck, I gotta come in this way here. Oh, I did a bit of a deep cut there. Okay, that's okay.
that's okay. If you're finding your hand is getting tired with the knife, you can also come in with the gouge. But what I recommend with the gouge, when you hold your piece, you're going to rest your hand somewhere on the piece. So it's not sliding.
Okay.
Right? You want to hold it, lay your hand on the piece. And then when you're cutting towards yourself, but there's no chance of slip, or there's a minor chance of slipping. If you're not comfortable with that, you can also lay it on the table.
Oh, like this. Okay, I think I had to just turn that around a few times.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Here, I'm going to bring it up close so that people can see what I'm doing here.
Okay.
Okay, so if I'm here.
Yes.
Ooh, cool. And then I just can go like this.
Yeah. And you want to keep your hand rested on the piece, so that, because if it's not resting on the piece, you can slip and slice the inside of your arm.
Oh, like there.
Yeah.
You don't want to do that.
No. The other option is to lay it on the table, and you could hold his head, for example, and you cut away from you, which would be the safest option.
Safety is key.
Yes.
Well, see, I want to show you guys this. So you see where I'm headed. You see this part, right? This is the side that you did here.
Yes.
See, and I'm coming along here. See, I need to get, that's our center point.
Yeah.
So I need to come in this way.
Yes. Your head looks good.
Does it?
Yeah.
That's so exciting.
You just need to round it in a little bit more.
Like in here.
It's a little bit high, and we're not rounding. You haven't rounded all the way to the center line. So you can see, my center line kind of disappears.
Oh yeah, and you can see my center line.
Yeah.
You got those nice lines, like woo, woo.
Yes, the grain in here is beautiful.
Yeah, that is beautiful. Okay, back to work. Okay, so then what I'll do, he'll probably fast forward this part, but that's okay. We can keep talking.
All right.
If all of a sudden he here's something good, then he'll leave it in there.
Sounds good.
Well, and that's the way some of these things are. Like, they're different than like some arts, right? They're just like, oh, a half-hour piano lesson, you just quickly do it, or you know.
Yeah, you can definitely get lost in this for hours and hours and hours.
Well, no kidding. I actually quite like this. This is cool.
Yeah. And then as you go along, you do more complex things. And
yeah, exactly.
No, I'm rather quite lucky. On Saturday mornings, my mom, my dad, and my aunt come out to carve with me.
That's nice.
Yeah. So we're a group of 8 currently.
Oh, I wanted the knife on that one. Oh no, I went this way, I think. Yeah, that was the right way. You know what I'm finding? Even when I get the right angle on my knife,
Yes.
then it really works good.
Yes. And the sharper, the better.
Yeah, I bet. Yes, for sure, right?
Yeah. I mean, these tools aren't cheap.
Right.
It doesn't sound like an expensive hobby, but then you always want more tools.
Yes, exactly. Okay, question.
Yes.
I'm getting a bit, now check this out. Okay, I'm getting a bit of a collar. There.
Yeah.
I'm getting stuck.
Yeah.
Either way that I come, if I come this way or this way, it's kind of chipping.
Yes. So you can take your number 3 tool and just kind of go across and clean it up.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can roll it, or you can even come across the neck completely. So if you hold your duck this way and just kind of shave.
Oh, like this.
Yeah. Kind of give him a haircut.
Shave his neck. Well, that's not going to do it.
Just don't cut it.
You don't want to cut it like this.
No.
That's a tricky spot.
It is. It's a lot of rolling and a lot of delicate work.
Okay, I'm going to go work on the body part.
Sounds good. I don't know if you can see if I move my, here we go. But if there's another way, you hold your piece, you come in with your gouge and you're just putting the pressure on the table so that you can get nice cuts when you're going that weird grain here.
Oh, yeah.
And we're cleaning them up nicely.
Oh, yeah, then you can get in there.
Yeah.
Come along, come along.
Woo! These guys are fun to make.
Mm-hmm. What grade do you teach?
I teach kindergarten.
Oh, cute.
Yes, I had some teams meetings with some of them yesterday and today. 5-year-olds are hilarious.
Oh, yes, I believe that. That's so cute. My sister teaches a great kindergarten at Woodlawn.
Okay.
She just does a half-time. She's a term.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the teachers who teach in English have a hard time finding jobs.
Yes. Yes, I bet.
I'm very lucky. I teach in French.
Yeah. Where do you teach?
I teach in St. Anne.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I saw you were DSFM. I should have known
Yeah.
that on your email.
Yeah.
Okay, where's my belly going there?
Kind of tucks it in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you see?
Yeah, like here.
Yeah. And that, to clean it up, if you're cutting with your gouge,
Yeah.
you can get these little pieces down here. Do you see them?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And then you just come in and you cut it, you push in, and they all come out.
Okay.
So you can keep cutting inward and do those little curls, just like this. And then we're gonna take our gouge and just push in. And they all go away.
See, I've got my curls there.
Yeah.
And then I just cut them away.
Yeah. There you go.
Cool. Well, now I got to come on the side here.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's looking good from here.
Okay. Okay, I gotta bring this side in more here.
Okay. You got to think of a name for your duck.
Oh boy. I have something creative. Suppose my duck could be a girl or a boy.
Yeah, you choose.
Well, You know, like when we were having our oopsies, I took a bit of a chunk. Oh, that's okay.
That's okay.
When we were having our boys, we figured we'd wait till they were born and then we would, you know,
yeah,
take a look and see what they looked like, you know. Because we had twins, so then we were like, see which one looked like, you know, Paxton and which one looked like Tyson. And
yeah.
once I was done having the first one, I said, oh, there's Paxton, without even consulting my husband. I guess I just knew.
Yeah.
See, here's one of those little curls.
Yeah.
So you go in, whoop, oh, you go in and you just.
There we go.
Woo!
Look at you.
Then you get it all cut in there.
Yeah.
This is so, I feel accomplished.
You'll take over my job soon.
Oh no, that that I won't do, but this is fun.
I really enjoy it.
There's a real sense of satisfaction when you cut through this wood, you know?
And it looks like something after.
Yeah. Look at your cute little guy. Or girl.
I think his name is Walter.
You think Walter?
Yeah, I'm feeling Walter.
You know, you know what I'm thinking? What's that?
I was gonna say Walter Wadler.
Walter Wadler. And you know what I was thinking? If we would have had a girl, we would have named our first girl Piper, I think.
Okay.
And we never had a girl. So maybe this is like, you know, since I've created this.
Yes.
And you know, I mean, a duck doesn't pipe or anything, but
Right.
But Piper could be cute.
I think so.
Now you said your first carving was a fish.
Yes.
Do you have a favorite carving that you've done?
I think my favorite carvings are the ones that I designed myself that I didn't use a pattern for.
Yeah.
There's a lot of satisfaction in that.
I bet. So you probably have more than one.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see behind me. They're all on that shelf there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a few there. There's some in my living room. There's they kind of live wherever.
Yeah, exactly. Wherever they end up.
Yeah. I guess I could show you.
That'd be great.
They're a little dusty. This is my favorite piece. Well, hang on. This is all of it.
Wow.
Yeah. And there's a little mouse tucked in the tulip.
How did you do that? A few classes from now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cute.
Yeah. This is the first one I did.
Oh, there's your fish.
Yeah.
Love it. Very cute.
Mm. And then you can have fun and paint them, and I'm
Oh, I
working.
bet. Yeah. Or finish them. Some you would varnish or
Yeah.
sand, I'm guessing.
Yeah. I'll go get the one I'm working on right now. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Hasn't been fully assembled yet, but it's a teacup.
That's wood?
Yeah. And then it has a saucer that goes with it. And the butterfly, it's also made of wood, and he's going to be perched on the cup.
Incredible, the detail on that.
Yeah. So it'll all sort of look something like this if I could stop shaking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
You can do anything you can imagine out of wood.
Okay, progress report. How am I doing?
Ooh. He's looking mighty fine.
You
Or
think-
she's, sorry.
She
Wow.
so fun.
Yeah.
I feel like I have a few little chunks here, right? Where
Yeah.
that need to be smoothed out.
Yeah. That's a lot of what it is. It's just smoothing it out now.
Yep. There we go.
Yeah.
Me
Good
and
job.
me and my duck Piper.
And Walter.
And Walter. Me,
They
Amanda.
can be friends.
They can absolutely. There we go. Amanda, thank you so much for joining us and for teaching me a whole nother part of art, a whole nother.
Thank you.
I have never carved anything out of wood before. Of course, you gave me a head start with half of it. So thank you for showing us how to do that and for showing all of us that, even while we were doing that, I feel like I made a new friend.
Yes. All right. Thank you so much.
Thanks
You
so
did
much.
a great job.
Thanks, Amanda.